What's going on, guys? This is Vince with vshred.com, and today I'm going to be giving you guys 3 fitness tips to use when you overeat. Alright, so if you are watching this today, the day that I've posted this video, first off I want to say happy Thanksgiving. This is the main emphasis of posting this video, is this video was going to be 3 tips to use this Thanksgiving, but I know a lot of you are probably also watching this after Thanksgiving at some random day throughout the year, so I wanted to cater this towards any event or just day that you have just overeaten. You had maybe a cheat day, you had maybe just a birthday, a wedding, whatever it might be. Any day that you have had it where there was a bunch of food created, you ate a bunch, and now you are feeling bad about yourself. I want to give you 3 quick tips that you can use to just not feel as bad about yourself about. So the first one is going to be to use your calories. Put them to good use. Make the most out of the calories that are in your system. And what I mean by this is, let's use Thanksgiving as an example. A lot of you are going to be eating a lot of food, or any kind of celebration, you're going to be eating a lot of food. I'm sorry if you can hear the siren right now. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you just have to let that food sit in your system and you just have to let it basically just sit there and store as fat and just feel really bad about it. Because one very, I guess you could say, easy way to put those calories to use is going to be hitting legs either the same day, the day of, later on in the day, let it digest a little bit, or the next day. Or you can do a HIIT workout, anything that's going to allow your body to work your muscles, because with all these extra calories in your system, with these extra carbs in your system, your body's going to be fueled up. Your muscles are going to be fueled up, ready to just do whatever. And so if you go and you hit something like legs, which is your body's largest muscle group, you're going to have like endless amounts of glycogen to lift heavier, which is going to allow you to work more muscle fibers, which is going to therefore stimulate your metabolism, get your metabolism cranking. You're going to burn more calories by hitting legs heavier. So you're basically just going to get the most out of this day of eating like crap by hitting legs either that night or the next day. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is going to be to give your leftovers away, because what ends up happening is, let's say you're watching this on Thanksgiving, the day I'm releasing this video. We have turkey, we got mashed potatoes, we got corn and gravy and stuffing. We got all this food that, yeah, some of it gets eaten, but a lot of it doesn't, and it gets put in your fridge, and you end up eating it for the next 2, 3, 4 days, even maybe the whole next week. And this one day of feasting now turns into 3 or 4 days of feasting, and you have now had a shit ton of calories that you really don't want to be doing to yourself, because that's just going to it's going to be this horrible feedback loop in your brain that now you're eating like crap. Now you've gained some weight back, now you're not looking that good, you've lost all your progress, and that can lead to you just continuing that cycle and just never really getting back on it, or it lasting another week after that before you actually start working out again, and now you're way behind. So a very easy way to avoid that vicious cycle is to just simply give your leftovers to your company, to your friends, to your family. Let someone else get fat. Give that away. Get that off your plate. Therefore, the next day, you don't have any of this food in your fridge that you get tempted by to load up this huge plate of Thanksgiving food and have Thanksgiving number 2 the next day. Or if, let's say, you don't want to give that food away, let's say you're on a budget and you were planning on eating that the next couple of days, that's fine. But you have to have the willpower to actually break that up into smaller meals, and just be conscious of how much food you're really eating with every meal if you decide to eat Thanksgiving dinner a couple more times after Thanksgiving. What you don't want to do is just go to the fridge and load up this huge plate of food, throw it in the microwave, and bash that down 2 to 4 or 5 times a day. You want to break that up into smaller meals, just like any kind of diet that we recommend here at VShred goes. Break that up into smaller meals. Make sure that's probably like fist size of turkey, maybe a little bit of stuffing, a little bit of mashed potatoes, some vegetables, and that's fine. Just don't load up your plate. So tip number 2 is going to be the best way to go about it is to give your leftovers away. That way you are not tempted to overeat the days following. And tip number 3 is going to be reset your system the day after. Now, when you are having all of these calories on this day of celebration, this day of festivities, whatever it might be, you're eating a bunch. And what that's going to do is it's going to get your glycogen stores full. It's going to load you up on calories. It's going to cause a little bit of fat spillover in your body, and that's just going to be the byproduct of eating a lot. We're all aware it's going to happen. Thanksgiving, we all wear that bungee cord pants where you can just get a big old belly sitting at the table and you don't feel bad about it. But the next day, a very easy way to basically get your body reset to start getting back into that fat burning mode and getting back into shape again is by having a low carb day the day following. Because what's going to happen is with a low carb day, and let's say you're hitting legs the next day, so you're going to hit legs, you're going to deplete your glycogen stores, you're going to have low carb, you're going to continue depleting your glycogen stores down until they have completely diminished. Therefore, it's going to kick your body into this fat burning state. But also with low carb day, you want to make sure that you're having a bunch of fats. That way you still have energy and you're still getting the calories that your body needs. But a low carb day is going to, these stores of calories that your body had, it was now up to here and it had this fat spillover. Well, if you go into a low carb day, your glycogen is going to get down, further and further. You're not going to have this fat spillover. You're going to start burning fat again, and your body is going to be reset and ready to start getting back into that grind mode of burning off fat and just trying to achieve whatever fitness goals that you have for yourself. So, and that's something that we offer in every single one of our programs here at V-Shred, except the clean bulk one, because clean bulkers don't need to carb cycle. But any day that you have a high carb day is always followed up with a low carb day, because you are going to basically use that faster metabolism that you're getting from eating more calories. You're going to drop down into low carb, and you're going to allow that temporarily faster metabolism to burn off fat, because you are completely depleting your carb stores. That way you can continue to get leaner. So I just wanted to give you guys 3 tips that you can use whenever you overeat, whether it's for Thanksgiving, Christmas, a birthday, a wedding, whatever it might be. You can use these to just basically get the most out of the food that you're eating and to not let it continue into this bad cycle of just eating more and more the days following the celebration or whatever it was. So I hope this video helped you guys. If you guys are looking for more fitness tips, tricks, how to get in shape, what your body type is, I have a free body type quiz that not only tells you what your body type is, but shows you the appropriate steps that you need to take to actually get in shape. You can check that out by clicking the link in the description below this video. Other than that, if you guys like this video, you learned anything, you're going to use these tips, make sure you're clicking the thumbs up button below. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns about this video or video recommendations, leave them in the comment section below. And then last but not least, make sure you are clicking that subscribe button and that notification bell right there. That way you're getting notified for other videos. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.